All right, this one's a doozy, literally. Hi everybody, it's the end of September. This is officially my October refurbishment, so it's in a little bit sooner, but I told them I could take it on. We'll go ahead and lower the... Yeah, let's take a look underneath the playfield first. A lot I want to do to this. Sorry the lighting is kind of bad. It's the middle of the afternoon, and there's a lot of sun, so I'll have to plan to work on this in the evening if I want to stream anything. The hit the deck is still here. We're still kind of focusing on that, and doing all the fine adjustments. But yeah, this is Williams Doozie. I think it's one of 3 zipper flipper games. I believe there's a 4th one, but it doesn't really zipper flip. So I've never done a Williams zipper flipper game before, but I'm really excited to tear into this. I believe the owner of the game has some concerns with the zipper flipper feature functioning or not functioning, and I do see that the coil is in distress. So I'm going to hazard a guess we're going to be replacing the coil. I just want to do a quick overview slash preview before we get digging into it. What else was there? Yeah, these flippers are pretty worn out. I mean, we'll do the usual job that we do, replace the entire flipper kit. We'll get LEDs in here. The inserts are pretty dirty on the inside. I think some of these stepper units in the back box are also pretty dirty, but we want to get these all taken apart, cleaned up. We're going to do the pop bumpers, of course. The bodies are pretty loose on the top side. I see a couple of coils have already been replaced, so we want to verify that those are the proper coils for the game. I'm kind of speaking across the room into the microphones, so hopefully you can hear me. The weather's really nice today, so I want to, maybe this afternoon I'm going to take this guy out and clean it up. I know here's the original shooter housing. They don't make these anymore, but they are plastic and they do crack easily. I am a sucker for originality, as you guys know, but I think I want to get them upgraded to the newer style metal. Coin door's pretty good. You know, some cabinet damage. And speaking of cabinet damage, if you look in the top right part of your screen, you'll see something pretty unusual. We'll look at that in a second. But didn't have the lock. This was already open, so we're going to replace this lock for them. Original cash box lid, and I do see some dividers in there, so that's kind of cool. We'll get those cleaned up, different denominations. So 2 more head bolts. I think we have 2 in there already. I said we'll get 2 new locks in there. It's a little bit dirty. That'll clean up well. We are high tap, so I want to bring that down to normal tap for them because that's not really necessary this day and age anymore. Let's see. Let's go ahead and put the playfield down. Playfield's actually pretty good from a cosmetic perspective, but just needs to be gone through pretty good. You can see this is all loose and everything like that. Let's see if I can do this one-handed. So when we rebuild the flippers, we're going to flip those upside down, or should I say right side up. Yeah, cosmetics are pretty good on this. Button rollovers are good. Like I say, since that flipper coil seemed kind of burnt on the zipper flipper, we may want to check and see and look at the rules and see what closes the flippers, because if something is sticking there or something's causing that coil to pull in and stay in and burn out, we're going to have to make sure that doesn't happen again, because I think I pointed out too it was kind of splattered from a burnt coil and it may have been replaced already. But yeah, anyway, moving on. You know, these are loose. These need to be taken apart and tied down. I don't know if these are the right colors. I'm going to look on the manual, but they seem kind of lopsided. I mean, green in the middle, yellow. I don't know. We'll check and make sure these are the right colors in the right spots. And we'll try and replace the pop bumper caps if we can. The plastic set, fortunately, is in good shape. I'm assuming I cannot get a plastic set for this. I like to replace those if I can. Back glass is in really nice cosmetic shape. Maybe we'll take the glass off. Like, again, really nice day out. Maybe we'll take it out and clear coat it for them today. I'm going to move this over here. This is the same room I worked on the Beat the Clock, if you remember that. That was kind of a first one I started to document. So we'll go around to the back side. You know, plenty to do here, plenty to clean up. Make sure these things are all cleaned up and lubricated properly. I already see a broken wire right here. We'll get that taken care of. Score rails are pretty clean, but we'll polish those up. You know, some vintage dirt on there. We'll get that cleaned up too. So yeah, here it is. Check it out. You got a light switch right here. So in order to get the game loaded up, I had to cut the cord. So we have, this is the original cord right here. In fact, if I reach in and grab, you know, you can tell that's it. So this was kind of fed up through here, and then it came back out, and then it went, you know, down out through the appropriate access point. So we're just going to start over with the power to make sure it's not only safe, but looks better cosmetically. My buddy John over at Pinball Plus, he's motivated to do some patchwork on this. At first I was thinking of getting like just a blank plate to put on there to cover it up, since they drilled the cabinet out so much. But John got excited when he saw that, and he wants to do some touch up on that. And you know what? I might even have a better white. I always tell people I never do cosmetics because that's the one thing I can't do because I'm artistically challenged. But you know what? I might give that white a shot because I think I can step that up a bit if I have some samples laying around here. So I can't make any guarantees on cosmetics because that's just not my cup of tea. But I obviously can't plug it in and turn it on yet, but maybe in the next part. This is officially part 0. This is just a quick preview of what's to come, but in the next week or so we'll get started on it. So I will leave you with that.